A lot of people have asked me about the gear and how it's worked out. They watched the gear videos when we started the channel, and some of they wanted to know what worked and what really didn't work. One of the things that didn't work for us, and I've seen it work for others, is the hands-free umbrellas. For us, when we started, the trail was pretty overgrown. There hadn't been a lot of hikers through, and it seems like the umbrellas were constantly getting caught on the stuff growing in from the sides of the trail. It'd like tip your head down, and it was very windy. And for us, the hands-free umbrellas did not work. Now we see people now with them, now that the trail maintainers have been out, trimmed back a lot of the brush. They seem to be working a lot better for people. But early on, they did not work for us, so we sent those home. Blue started out with a Granite Gear backpack, and it really gave her a lot of shoulder pain. It didn't really ride well for her, so she switched to an Osprey pack, and that is supposed to be one of the most comfortable packs, but it's known to be a little heavier than the other packs, so it's kind of a trade-off. You're going to be carrying a little more weight, but you're going to be carrying that weight, and it's going to be a little easier to carry because you're not in pain. We had the outdoor research rain jackets, and we found that they seemed to wet out right away. We reapplied the waterproofing stuff, and didn't really seem to help too much either, so we're gonna go to a poncho that covers us and our backpacks, because it seems like even with the pack covers, they seem to take on some water, and that just makes the pack heavier. So we're hoping the poncho, we tried them out a little bit, we had a little bit of rain with them, and they seem to perform, and you stay a lot cooler than with a rain jacket on. Another thing that really kind of, well, it didn't fail for us, but we had the battery operated headlamps, and early on it'd get dark so quick, and it wouldn't get light out in the morning very early, and we used the lamps a lot, and the batteries just, I mean, they burned up almost immediately. So we switched to a rechargeable headlamp, and that seems to be working a lot better for us. We have a brick that we recharge them on at night, and we just charge that brick up when we're in town, and it seems to last us till we get to another town to recharge that. We tried several inflatable pillows, and we haven't found one that we really like. So my pillow is my clothes bag, and not sure what Blue is using. Probably similar, a clothes bag or something. So inflatable pillows for us, we just can't seem to find the right one. Blue still has her same hiking poles. I believe they're Black Diamond. They've worked out good for her for a couple years now. I haven't had as much luck with hiking poles. I had some Lucky poles, and you kind of spin the sides of them to lower them or make them taller or shorter. And one of those, it just wouldn't lock down anymore. So I had a hose clamp on it one time, I had duct tape on it, and I finally just replaced that one. Well, I was being cheap. I should have replaced both of them at the same time, because it wasn't that much longer that the other pole broke. So now I'm using, got some REI poles on sale. They seem a little cheaper to me, and they don't seem as durable, but we'll see. They'll probably last longer than the Lucky poles did. A few of the things that we really love is Blue had some Asics trail runners, and them seem to work really good for her. And I'm wearing the Salomon trail runners, and we're each on our, just started our third pair. We're hoping 4 pair of shoes will get us through this hike, and that seems to be what the average is when you talk to hikers that have done the trail. Seems to be about 4 to 5 pairs of shoes. Boots would probably be more durable and last longer, but they're not as comfortable. and we got blisters when we wore the boots. So to not get the blisters, it's worth it to buy a couple more pairs of shoes for us. What else? Oh, we had a few water crossings early on, and the water was very cold. It was 30 degrees outside, and we just basically either had to go through it with our shoes on or go through it barefoot. So we picked up some Merrell water shoes, and we know the farther north we get, there's going to be a lot of water crossings. Some are kind of dangerous when the water's up. They have a rope that goes across the river in a lot of places, and you hold onto that rope and go across. Well, last year when they had all the flooding, a guy was holding the rope, and he lost grip of the rope, and the river just took him down, and he died. They found him downriver, and you just got to be very careful. And we wouldn't want to be trying it barefoot and slip on the rocks. So we think the Merrell water shoes are going to do the trick. If you have any other questions on gear, drop it in the comments and we'll try to answer those. Till then, we'll see you out on the trail.